I don't know who this will help, but this is how you do the LLT to LFX swap.
Somebody is wondering on how to do the 2010 to 2011 LLT V6 motors in the Camaros to the 12 through 15 LFX motors. How to do the swap, I'm going to tell you. So this is your LLT. It's a 2010, 2011 motor. This is the LFX 2012 through 2015. The way you can tell, LLTs, exhaust manifolds. LFX, no manifolds. Exhaust bolts straight to the head. So the swap's pretty simple. Transmissions will work. 2 6-speeds. Both the same. Identical. Harness, all of it, it's the same. Don't need to worry about that. Motor-wise. The motor-wise, bolts right in. Everything bolts in. Everything's fine. So, for this, you will need to take the LLT coolant temp sensor. You need to pull the LFX one out of this motor. Take your old one and put it in. Your old one is up here in the head, right here, where this little hole's at. That's where it's at in that motor. Pull it, take the plug. Your plug will be up here because it will go right here. So you need to cut it, splice it in, lengthen it, hook it up. That simple. Everything else, for the most part, is plug and play. You will need to change your high pressure fuel pump. You need to pull the LFX one off. It is too high of pressure. It will run pig rich all the time. It will never run right. Take it off. You'll have to bend this fuel line right here. You'll have to bend it a little bit because it's just a little bit different angle. Move this stuff. Shut up, Rooster. Down in here is your injectors. Okay, so on the LFX versus the LLT, for some reason, the injector harnesses, even though you can run the LFX injector harness. Excuse me. It's like 6 in the morning. You take each individual injector and you switch sides with you switch the plug. So you unplug here, plug it in here. Unplug here, plug it in here. Here to here, here to here, here to here, here to here. And that's all. I recommend pulling the fuel rails. That's what we did. It's not very easy. I'm not going to lie. As you can see, you got less than a 2-finger gap, about a 1-inch gap to pull through. It's doable, but it's not fun. And then we're going to reuse the LFX coolant lines. It says you need to grind off a little bit of this EGR casting plate. It says about a 1/4 inch of it to run the LLT ones. But we don't want to do that. So we're just going to use the LFX ones. We're gonna make that work. I don't see, looking at the car, I don't see any reason why they won't work. So we're gonna make them work. Other than that, you run the LFX plastic intake. Run your LLT throttle body. You do not use the map sensor that's plugged in on top of the LFX intake. You leave it there, but don't plug it in. There won't even be a plug on your LLT harness. That's another thing I forgot to mention. You have to use your LLT harness. LLT computer and harness. Do not use the LFX one unless you want to do a ton of wiring. Just run your LLT harness and your LLT ECU and you'll be fine. It works. No tuning. No tuning required, none of that unless you want to make more power. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward. Drop it in. And this is going in a 2010 Camaro. It's been sitting for a couple years that we got. Had a blown up motor and I bought a wrecked car. So I'll keep you guys up to date if I find any other changes.